Hello everyone, and today we're back into another top 5. And today we're going to be talking about the top 5 Bag of Trick Loomians. So this doesn't necessarily mean the best Loomian overall. It is the best Loomians that can utilize Bag of Tricks. So yeah, let's get right onto this list. So the number 5 Bag of Tricks Loomian in the entire game is actually going to be Ragoon. And Ragoon narrowly makes the list, and there is one reason why it does. Ability Thief. If you actually get a melee attack from Bag of Tricks, you will steal the opposing Loomian's ability, which could be a massive game changer depending on what ability you get. You could steal Partying Gift from Icy Goal, you could steal Mysterious Cloak, you could steal Resilience. It honestly really depends on the ability you steal. That really determines if Ragoon is a good Bag of Tricks Loomian or not. It has no range attack, meaning so range attacks are not going to be the best. You don't want to get any range attacks from Bag of Tricks. But if you can get a good melee attack from it, you can do some work with Ragoon, especially with Ragoon stealing the opposing Loomian's ability. And I know what you're thinking. You could run Quick Pounce, you could run other moves other than Bag of Tricks, but you also got to keep in mind that Ragoon only has Brawler and Dark coverage, which Dark and Brawler is actually not the best offensively. So having Bag of Tricks to get potentially Toxic, Water, Fire coverage into the mix could definitely make Ragoon very scary when relied on RNG. Ragoon is definitely a very solid Bag of Tricks Loomian, but it's only number 5. Number 4 into the list is actually going to be Sochi. Now, Sochi's an interesting case because Sochi already has the coverage. I mean, has Pyrokinesis, Foul Chant, Thunderstrike, and Elemental Burst. I mean, it kind of already has the coverage. So, there kind of isn't a real reason to run Bag of Tricks. Like, honestly, Sochi would probably be in the top 3. But there's kind of no reason to run Bag of Tricks because it already has really good coverage. But as a Bag of Tricks user, it's actually pretty solid, especially when combined with the Mystic Wand, because the Mystic Wand will still boost Sochi's attack, meaning that its range attacks still hit very hard, even under Bag of Tricks. Its melee attack, though, is really low, so yep, if you're getting any melee attacks from Sochi, it's not going to do the greatest. It's solid, and it could definitely do some work if you get the right move. But I think just running the normal Sawtooth with Peace of Mind in 3 moves or 4 moves is better than running Bag of Tricks on it. It could definitely be very good, especially in Bag of Tricks battles, because in Bag of Tricks battles, Sochi can kind of carry in those battles most of the time. But it's only number 4 because there's kind of no reason to run Bag of Tricks on it, because you would rather just run the 3 moves. Number 3 onto the list is actually going to be Icy Goal. Yep, Icy Goal makes the list. And the reason why Icy Goal makes the top 3 is because of Partying Gift. Partying Gift is a great ability under Bag of Tricks, especially in Bag of Tricks battles. Because once your Icy Goal gets KO'd, you launch a present to the opposing Loomian, and it will deal some massive damage, which is really good in Bag of Tricks battles. And even outside of Bag of Tricks, it could still do some nice damage if you already damaged like something like a Nevermare. This thing is very good with Bag of Tricks, even though it has no ranged attack, and probably the lowest range attack out of any Bag of Tricks user. So yeah, you don't want to get any range moves with Icy Goal. But if you don't get them and get melee moves, this thing can be very, very scary. And definitely a top 3 Bag of Tricks user, mainly because of Partying Gift alone. But it is very slow, so it does kind of struggle because it is very slow. That's the only reason why it is number 3 and not higher. To be fair, there's only like 1 Bag of Tricks Loomian, which I would really even recommend to use. So, yeah. But in Bag of Tricks battles, Icy Goal is definitely the main package, and it's definitely one of the best Bag of Tricks users. So yeah, it makes the top 3 just on that alone, and Partying Gift definitely helps the matter. Number 2 onto this list is actually going to be Metronet. Yep, an Uber! An Uber makes the list. In Metronet, I could actually see people running Bag of Tricks over coverage. Yes, I could see people running Bag of Tricks over Pyrokinesis because, you know, Offensively, Dark Mind is alright, but you kind of need the Pyrokinesis. So, Metronet offensively doesn't have that much. So if you run Bag of Tricks and get the right moves, Metronet can definitely be very scary, considering you can click Hypnotize, Peace of Mind, and then just spam Bag of Tricks and hope that you get the good move. While it is relied on RNG, it definitely can be very scary. And unlike all the other Loomians on this list, it has a decent melee attack, meaning that melee attacks can actually hit the opposing Loomian. Wow, what a novel concept. And you can actually even get healing moves, because since Bag of Tricks can get like healing moves, it will give you a proper chance to actually get healing. While it is RNG based, it actually could be used. I can actually see Bag of Tricks on Metronet be used in an actual battle besides Bag of Tricks. And even in Bag of Tricks battles, Metronet is usually the carrier. It usually carries teams. So yeah, Metronet definitely makes number 2. The best Bag of Tricks Loomian in the entire game is Cyborg. There is no other number 1. With the handy ability, makes it so Bag of Tricks goes first. Yes, you will always go first under Bag of Tricks. It has solid melee and ranged attack, meaning that any move is good. Not just melee, not just range. Any move is going to deal damage. Not to mention that with Handy, your Hypnotizes will always go first. You have Power Focus to increase both of your stats. You can run Barter, you can run Poison, and this is probably the only Bag of Tricks Loomian I would actually recommend on your team. It's actually very solid, very good utilizability, because, you know, you can Barter Heavy Shackles, you can Hypnotize Power Focus, you can Poison. There's actually a lot that Cyborg can do, and it's bulky enough that it can actually live most super effective hits if it's not an Earth type. So Cyborg is honestly really, really good. And if you get the right moves from Bag of Tricks, Cyborg can actually be a legitimate threat. And it's mainly because of that handy ability. This would be the only Loomian that I would actually recommend on your team. The only Bag of Tricks Loomian on this list that I would actually recommend to use in competitive play. Maybe not competitive, but it definitely is the best Bag of Tricks user in the game. And here it is, Cyborg. By far the best Bag of Tricks Loomian in the entirety of Loomian Legacy. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there are some other good Bag of Tricks users, tell me in the comments below. And yeah, I will actually see y'all all later. Bye-bye!